When it comes to buying and selling real estate, the springtime is always the busiest time. And I don't know if spring is the busiest because it's the busiest, or it's the busiest because it's spring, or chicken, egg, which comes first. I don't know. But spring seems to be the busiest. Maybe it's because people are looking to make moves, solidify their plans before next year's school season starts, looking to get in before summer travel, that sort of thing. Whatever it is, springtime seems to be the biggest. And right now, as I'm making this video, there's only a little bit of time left in spring, but the way the current real estate market is going, we hit our busy spring market a little bit later than normal just because of the slowdown after the COVID years, 2020 to 2022-ish. So we are in that spring market right now. And so I want to give you some helpful resources to help you navigate the spring buying and selling season, because you need to do your own research, you need to be educated, you need to be prepared so that when you get into the market, you can have the best opportunity for success, whatever that means to you. Now, your first resource should always be your real estate agent. Start with your real estate agent. That's the best place to start. They'll set you up with search options. They'll put you on the multiple listing service. You'll be able to see in real time what's happening in the real estate market. They can do a home buying or a home selling orientation and consultation with you. And a good real estate agent will educate you about the entire market, about the entire process, so you know exactly what to expect, because surprises in real estate typically aren't good surprises. So start with your agent. Number two is real estate websites. There's lots of options out there. I don't put a lot of faith in them, things like Zillow, Trulia, Redfin, things like that. They are supposed to pull their information directly from our multiple listing service, our MLS. But sometimes there's a delay, sometimes things get messed up. The values they assign properties, I don't know exactly how they come up with those values, but they're not agents going into the properties and actually doing a market analysis. They're kind of just picking numbers out of a hat. So don't put a lot of faith in those, but it's a good place to look and play with on your own and just see what's going out there. But whatever you find on there, take it back to your agent. Let them help you decipher it. Mortgage lenders, wonderful resource to start with early in the process, making sure you're pre-approved. You know how much money you can get as a loan. You know how much you can spend. You know what your monthly payments are going to be. You know what service fees and expenses are going to come along with that. And choose a mortgage lender that's local to where you are. Don't go for an online person that you've never met before unless you absolutely have to. Even if their rates or fees are a little bit better, always, I suggest, my opinion, choosing someone local to where you're at, because you want them to pick up the phone when you call, especially if it's Saturday, 7 o'clock, and you're trying to get an offer in last minute. If it's online and wherever, less likely they're going to answer the phone. So a local mortgage lender can be a wonderful resource for you. Real estate attorneys can be a great resource. You know, if you know a real estate attorney, you can speak with them. If not, ask your agent for a referral. But really understanding what your closing process and your escrow process looks like wherever you live, understanding that well in advance, any laws or zoning regulations or restrictions that might come up, a real estate attorney can help navigate that with you. Home inspectors. Home inspectors are great resources. Understanding what they're going to inspect when they do their home inspection, what other inspections might be available to you, depending on the age of the home, the condition of the home that you start to look at, or you think that your budget is going to steer you towards, talking with a home inspector ahead of time so that you have some idea of what potential expenses could come later down the road. I think a trusted home inspector is a wonderful first resource. And then, maybe to wrap it up, some online forums, social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit. There's some different things on there where you can start to gather your own information and resource. But remember, user-generated sites like that, some good, some not so good. But those are some helpful resources, or at least I hope they're helpful resources for you as you navigate the spring buying and selling market. Or really, these will be good anytime, but especially now when things are moving quickly and you've got to make quick decisions, you need to be educated and prepared. And I hope this helps you get started on your way.